Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we will be, it's going to be kind of like a part 2 to the video I did yesterday, like the 40-minute video I did yesterday, which went over this whole thread, and this thread pretty much detailed the issues and also the solutions for the snowballing problem that we are going to see in the 1.5.6 beta. Not the next beta that we're going to get, which is the 1.5.5, but the one after that. And that is due because, 1.5.5 is ready in testing and almost ready to come out. That's why we're going to see in the next one. But we went over this whole thing, a lot of stuff here, and you guys did enjoy that video. You guys enjoyed my, I'd say thorough, 40 minutes, something like that, of just plain talking and going over it. I would say that was pretty thorough. But, yeah, very cool, very good changes. A lot of stuff got addressed here. A lot of proof of how it got addressed was amazing to read. Very good job on the developer team involved with this, and also with this developer right here in Mexico for posting all of this. I think it was very good in my opinion. It got this was as exciting for me as reading like a new beta patch. You know what I mean? Like, this was as exciting. So very good to see. He said he might post more about it very soon. So we'll see if he posts another one or if he's just going to react to more replies here. But why are we here today? This is part 2. We're here for the dev replies. I skimmed over. We have some on page 2 and page 3. So we're going to go over those. But first, let's read what people have to say and go from there. I'm going to give my opinions like always. And then, we're going to get out of here. Alrighty, we got a lot of thank yous. Very good. They are very good changes in my opinion. This is very good. It helps longevity. By the way, if you didn't see the video yesterday, it's going to be linked down below. But all in all, he fixed snowballing with a variety of things, such as better money management for clans. Clans will, whenever a child turns 18, they will actually start a party as well. They won't just not start a party, so clans will actually have more people as time goes on. Just better overall clan management. And what happened was, if we check right here, so this is how kind of closely how it used to be. This is with one change actually involved that he stated. Pretty much how much power each kingdom has, as you can see right here, because it's still kind of going pretty hard. And this is after the second change. As you can see, it's very close. And then, I'm trying to see if I can find the last one. This is after the third change. As you can see, it's getting a lot closer, a lot tighter, and a lot more people are surviving. This is after what, a 20-year test, and I think this is very good, very good. But all right, but yeah, if you wanna like watch me or listen to me explain everything here, everything, I have a 40-minute video I did yesterday. I'm going to link that down below. All right, great post. Yep. We have a lot of thanks. Great stuff. Okay. Looks like all very good. Okay. Let's see what he replied to then, because it all looks very similar. Alrighty, so first, this is a good idea. Could something like this be done if the data has been tracked? I have an Age of Empires screenshot. I also want to see this graph inside game like Age of Empires do. Not his strength, but his fiefs, and suggested 1 year ago before EA. It was not accepted these days. Maybe if community wants this, it will be reevaluated. That would be so cool. You can see kind of like wherever you started the game and then how stuff. That would be insane. This would be insane. If like you saw from the start of the game how kingdoms grew, how they fell, and like the trends and stuff. That would be insane. Yeah. Probably wasn't accepted because it's kind of a complicated thing to make, I'm pretty sure. A lot of variables and stuff. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not, you know what I mean? Coding is not my strong suit. I took a couple classes in college, and that's about it. But good idea. What else we got? This is what I was thinking. This is very disappointing on here. It was rejected. I understand. It's likely isn't a high priority, yeah, but there's nothing more that I love than being able to see the history of my gameplay laid out visually like AoE does. Yeah, I think another thing that we do need, or even like a log of all the stuff that happens, if that kind of makes sense. Like like that little was in the bottom left hand corner where it's just like the events that just keep popping up, like, oh, this was lost. Oh, he won a tournament. This, and that. We need a huge log that we can go into and just look at it. And even maybe like a sorting option where it could be like, you know, lords that have died, lords that have won, like check boxes. Like you can check or uncheck them, where it says lords that have died in battle, lords that were executed, lords that were you know what I mean, like stuff like that. I think that would really help. Thank you, Master, for being the most interactive single-player developer. Your work is appreciated. I see the AI-only tricks and rule set keep increasing with each patch, such as income sharing. It would be nice and informative to see the complete list of AI-only behaviors and mechanics. I know it is not good having AI, only tricks, but this addition can be applied to the player also in the future. I did not want to take risks. We can start with NPC clans first. It can change in the future. I can give you a list every week. There it is. There it is. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I would love to see it. But he's talking about like pretty much the tricks, kind of like the cheats that the AI currently has. The AI has cheats when it comes to recruiting troops. They can recruit more troops than you. What's it called? Obviously they have this money sharing thing. They also have an influence boost that they get. That was also explained in the main post. But yeah. I did talk about it yesterday, saying that, you know, is it coming to players? Is it not? But it makes sense, kind of, to, you know, to the game's health. You kind of have to give the computers a little bit better of a chance, because, you know, when people play against AI, people usually win as of now. But as AI gets more advanced, it would be very, very cool if you really think about it. If like AI gets so advanced that like whenever a game comes out and you play versus bots, you don't just dominate them if you know how to play the game. If like they were actually very challenging by their decision making, not by like increasing the health or increasing the damage. That's basic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like games nowadays, they say, oh, do you want to play an easy, normal, veteran, or insane? And insane just means everyone's gonna one shot you and they all have 700 HP instead of 100. You know what I mean? That's not. You know, I wish when they said, oh, this is insane difficulty, that means that the AI is going to make a lot better decisions. They're not going to be idiots. That would be cool to see in games. But nowadays, it's just the whole, you know, if it's the harder the difficulty, the more health and the more damage they do. And the less damage you do. You know what I mean? In retrospect. And I wish that would change. But that's another topic for another time. And also, would you guys like if I made, like, commentary videos on, like, video games in general, about like different video game stuff, and you know, just rants that I have about different stuff like that? I don't know, I think it would be cool. I might try it. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I have a couple that I want to talk about. But alright, let's keep reading. Nice changes. I have one suggestion: make lords defects from strong factions if the relations with other clans are low. That was literally in the that he explained that was in the original post though. Okay, so instead of just okay, but bro, you didn't read it, man. Like he said, nice changes. I have one suggestion. This whole suggestion is already implemented, and it was stated like in I think a paragraph and a half in the main post. Actually, these development clans now start to take relationship with other clans into calculation. Yep. I mentioned this inside the post. Yep. Alright, let's move on. Let's see. Yes, very good analysis, but the kingdom budget is something I struggle with. A healthy clan want normally 3 towns and 2 million dinars for joining me. A poor clan is happy that he can get at least something. If a clan can't get poor, it'll be a lot harder to get vassals. That is untrue. Maybe from his experience, but in my experience, that's not true. It depends, you know, on the other factors as well as your relationship, and also, of course, how much they have, right? But saying every healthy clan wants to, that's cap. All right, let's see what the devs have to say. Of course, there will still be poor clans. Only their percentage will be less, and maybe you need to spend more effort discovering them, and they can start appearing a bit late, like after 7 to 9 years at least, comparing 1.5.4, and usually there will be a millionaire lord in a kingdom which has several poor clans. I can give you more tables next week for comparison, so player will be able to recruit lords. This is important as you said. Okay. Actually, in one table, you can see the counts of lords having under 15k gold after developments. They are 60% less compared to 1.5.4, and they start to occur a bit late. I will give 1.5.4 poor clan leaders data later. I think overall this is a good change. You know what I mean? I think the sharing of wealth and all that is a good change. Yes, they will probably cost more, but I don't think that, you know, a healthy clan will want 3 towns and 2 million dinars. That's an exaggeration in my opinion. After all, conquering world and Bannerlord, of course, will be harder compared to 1.5.4. Yes, it will be harder to conquer the whole world because obviously stuff is more balanced and clans stay in longer, and that's good. That should be a good thing. That shouldn't be a thing people complain about. That is a good thing. You want longevity. You don't want, you know, people to just get destroyed and just have the same cycle of like, oh, if they get under 3 settlements, they're done. Like, that's not what you want. You want comebacks. You want a long gameplay, if that kind of makes sense, right? And you want like an ever-changing world. You want, you know, this person to be in power, then later on that person will be in power. That's fun. You know what I mean? Like, that's actually, you know what I mean? The whole concept of just, you know, like the concept we kind of have now. I don't know how to exactly to explain it, but it's like, you know exactly when you're about to defeat an army. You know exactly when you're about to take over the whole world. It's very simple. It's very predictable, and it's, you know, I think it shouldn't be that way. All right, I think there's one more post on page 3, and then we're going to get out of here. It's not going to be that long of a video, but it is what it is. All right, let's read it. Well, this is a lot to analyze. A lot of analysis. That's what he said. Sorry. Can't read. Well, this is a lot of analysis. Thanks for taking the time to explain all this. I have a few questions. Is this a one-way impact? Is having good relationships with other clans only for holding them in their faction? Or is it also having clans having negative relationships with others actively pushing them out? Or does it tie into existing clan expulsion proposal? I think it works both ways. I don't think it's a one-way thing, but I haven't read what he has to say. Next question. Was the issue with gaining supporters ever balanced? Before it was almost impossible, even with 100% relationships. I can't read. I'm sorry. Even with 100 relations. Sorry, I've been staying up a lot. I've been trying to, you know, pump out videos. If I'm slurring my words and all that stuff, I don't want to hear it. All right, leave me alone. All right. Even with 100 relations to ever get a supporter, you literally had to wait for the notable to fall off due to low power, and then wait for years for the replacement notable to maybe flip over to your clan. After a 20-year playthrough with 233 charm, I think I had 4 supporters total. Alright, let's see the answer. It is a two-way effect. Having negative relationships with other clan members also push them out. However, relations are only side effect now in defections. Real effect is financial situation of clan. If they have any fief defections of the clan is usually so... Wait, hold on. If they have any fiefs, defection of that clan is usually so rare. There's also another mechanic maybe lots of players are unaware. If a clan's all fiefs are surrounded by fiefs of another kingdom, and if their fiefs are left a bit further to current kingdom's other fiefs, it is easier for that clan to defect to surrounding kingdoms. Interesting. So, if a clan has all their fiefs just bordering the enemy, there's a big chance that they might switch over to the enemy. That's actually interesting. Okay. We also have problems in relations mechanics. Currently, relations between different faction clans 95% be worse and worse by time passes because we do not have any mechanics for giving positive relationship to NPC clans which are in different factions. So by time hostile actions happen and they have more and more enemies, I will focus on this problem in the future to make relationships more balanced over time. Okay, so he's pretty much saying that overall that NPC clans, they start to hate each other a lot, but they never stop hating each other. There's nothing to bring the relationship to a positive, but there's a lot of stuff that brings it down to a negative. And he said he's going to work on it. Good. And then he goes, yes, supporter mechanic is currently not known by lots of players, and it is hard to gain new supporters. Even if you have 100 relations, With a notable, as you said, you cannot get him as a supporter. It is a known problem. We should do something there to make gaining supporter a bit easier. However, supporters of clans should not change too much also, because they are passive influence income sources. They are useful for comebacks of weakened factions left without fiefs. Okay, so what he's saying is it's very hard to get one, but it's very hard to lose one as well. Alrighty. But that is about it. I don't want to do another 40-minute, my voice can't take it. But yeah, this has been part 2. We got stuff that's coming up off the top of my head. Well, obviously, I'm going to keep making Bannerlord videos. I did release earlier today, I released a video on the best cultural bonuses. It's a tier list video. Link to that will be down in the description. I'm going to link the video from yesterday. The new 1.5.5 beta, this developer right here, he stated that it's coming on Monday or Tuesday of next week, which is in like 2 days. I'm going to cover that, as always. And yeah, very excited. The channel's doing good. I appreciate all the support that you guys are giving me. Join the Discord, check out the Patreon, all of that. All links down below. And yeah, ask me any questions, concerns, and like always, stay safe.